Have you ever held on to a hurt, not because you wanted to, but because letting go felt impossible? Maybe you've noticed that when someone wrongs you, especially when your own heart already feels raw, forgiveness can feel like trying to cross a bridge that's half burned behind you. It's hard to explain, but sometimes our pain becomes a heavy companion, making every gesture of goodwill feel unnatural or even unfair. Maybe there are memories you replay, moments replayed in the quiet of evening, a friend's careless words, a family member's coldness, or a betrayal that still aches. You might sense there's a wall growing inside, not just keeping others at a distance, but sometimes shutting out your chance at peace. If this feels familiar, you're not alone. Many of us struggle with forgiveness most when we are hurting the deepest. There's nothing weak or strange in that, but Nietzsche saw this another way. Friedrich Nietzsche understood pain intimately, not just as suffering, but as a teacher. He believed that when we are hurt, life offers us a choice. Do we let the pain dictate our path, closing ourselves off to others? Or do we find, within the ache, an invitation to build something new with our suffering? Nietzsche compared forgiveness to a bridge. He warned that if we break it, we may find ourselves stranded, unable to reach others, but also unable to return to ourselves. Nietzsche did not imagine forgiveness as weakness or forgetting. Instead, he saw it as a powerful act, not for the sake of those who hurt us, but for ourselves, to protect the bridge we someday may need to cross. To forgive, he thought, is to refuse to let your pain become your identity. It's not a way to undo what happened, but a way to keep living as the person you want to be, even when life feels difficult. When we see forgiveness through Nietzsche's eyes, we might notice little shifts. Maybe we begin to touch our own anger with gentleness, not shame. We learn the difference between forgiving and excusing. We might decide, without grand declarations, to write a message we never send, or to loosen our grip just a little on an old story. We might even notice that, when we offer forgiveness, a small part of the wound belongs to the past, not the present. If this speaks to something in you, consider subscribing. I'm building a quiet corner of the internet for people like us, people asking harder questions, healing deeper wounds, and finding their way forward. Drop a comment if you want me to explore something specific next. I'd love to hear your story. You do not have to forgive before you're ready. You do not have to become someone else overnight. But you can give yourself space to see forgiveness not as surrender, but as a gift, a bridge you build not just for others, but for yourself, too. Thanks for giving this space in your day. You don't have to fix everything all at once, but you're here, and that's a beginning. Take care of yourself. I'll see you in the next one.